Hello, my name is Bob Stalick and I am the CEO of Tresys Technology and OWL Cyber Defense. Thank you for joining us today for a brief conversation about what OWL and Tresys are doing together. As many of you may know, OWL and Tresys are in the process of merging. In July of 2019, Tresys Technology was acquired by DC Capital Partners, which had previously acquired OWL Cyber Defense. The opportunity this creates for the industry, for the companies, and for technology is that two companies that were previously competing with one another to become number one in the space of network perimeter defense can now muster our resources and redirect them in a way that is no longer purely competitive with one another, but actually advancing the state of the art. The purpose of these series of videos will actually be over the coming years to describe to you what we're doing with our roadmap and how we are actually doing that advance in technology to protect the edges of networks around the world, both for government and for commercial entities. This particular recording, however, is about some particular questions that we've had from the marketplace, particularly about what it means to customers in the near term, customers who bought or are buying Tresys products like XD Bridge, XD Guardian, and XD Air, or OWL customers who are buying the traditional diode products. Are they suddenly going to be merged, conflated in some way that doesn't make any sense for the customers, or are they going to continue to live on their own? What I'm here to tell you is actually that those products are going to be very much themselves. So the purpose of this video is actually to answer some very particular questions we've been getting from the marketplace, from current customers who are asking what this means for the products that they're buying or have bought. I'm here to tell you actually that there's not going to be any real change in the near term in the products. If you are buying an XD Guardian or an XD Bridge from Tresys, it's going to continue to be an XD Guardian and an XD Bridge. In fact, even in the coming years, when we begin to move all of the products under the OWL brand, those products, those Tresys products, are going to continue to maintain their current character, their current architecture, and their current technology. The same is going to be very much true of the OWL products, because actually, while we competed in the marketplace, the company sold two very different approaches to solving problems, which are both very meaningful in very different circumstances to customer networks. A diode is simply a one-directional data flow with some kind of filtering. Cross-domain solutions like XD Bridge and XD Guardian are much more focused on the potential for bidirectional in some cases, but even in a unidirectional mode, a heavy emphasis on low attack surface and very serious data filtration. So if you're buying an XD Guardian from Tresys, it's going to continue to be an XD Guardian in the future. Now, it would be naive, and in fact dissembling of me, to tell you that there's not going to be any change in the technology. This is a technology company after all, and that means that over the coming years, as our objective in fact is to begin to raise the bar, to become faster, more agile in being able to deal with new protocols that emerge in the marketplace. That all has to happen, or we'll actually be failing on our mission to solve new problems in new and innovative ways. So let me talk a few seconds about support. Our company, our investor, has a deep commitment to maintaining customer intimacy over a long period of time. You can only do that by providing world-class support. My commitment to you as a customer, or as a potential customer, is absolutely world-class support. I am the throat to choke if you ever have a problem with any OWL or Tresys products, and it's my absolute commitment to you, and my absolute commitment to all of the customers, that OWL and Tresys will lead the way in the world of supporting our products, which are so essential to the security of networks around the world. So remember that. If you ever have an issue, I'm the guy to come to. So finally, in summary, I'd like to reiterate that if you're buying a Tresys product, it's going to be a Tresys product. It's going to be what you bought, or what you planned to buy, or what you intended to buy in the future. That's going to continue to be the same thing. Same is true for OWL products. On the support side, absolute commitment from our investors through the most junior member of our team to providing the most excellent support you can possibly get. And please come back and join us again for these next episodes, because we're going to be rolling out some very interesting new approaches to network perimeter defense security. We think we're going to change the way people look at overall network security over the coming years. Thank you so much for joining us.